So in my last post, I said I'd probably do a birthday post, but it's been weeks, so here's like a quick story time. Me and my friend went to go see Hamilton together, and we started singing along with some other people. It was really fun. All of us were having fun. At least I like to think we were all having fun. And then security came to tell us to shut up. And when intermission was over, we noticed a bunch of people had left, and they sort of, fit that profile of you saw one trend on TikTok and you're not really a fan. But I digress. We're not here to talk about that because this video is for Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month. If you don't know, I'm Mexican, and if you're Latino, go ahead and rep your flag in the comments because it's Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month, bro. This goes from September 15th to October 15th, so I hope to make another video redrawing a character. As of the main focus of today's video, I am redrawing Maritza from the book Cemetery Boys. If you have not been keeping up with my Instagram or TikTok, one, what the freak are you doing? I post way more on there. So you're missing out, bro. Two, I've recently got back into Cemetery Boys as it is my favorite book. They're coming out with a sequel too, but it's coming out next year. Oh, kill me. The book follows Yadrio as he tries to prove to his community that he's a real brujo, which translates to a witch. He accidentally summons the wrong spirit, whose name is Julian, but we're not gonna get started with them because I could talk about them forever. If I'm lucky, the next video will be about them. Our focus is on Maritza. And one thing you need to know about her is she is Yadriel's ride or die, and I mean that. She's the best character, and I stand by that. Okay? Yadriel is mentioned to be half Cuban on his dad's side and half Mexican on his mom's side. And as Yadriel's cousin, Maritza's mom and his mom are sisters, which I'm assuming, it's never said, but heavily implied. Well, implied, because I'm smart and I can read. And Maritza's dad is said to be Haitian. He makes daggers, which are the brujos portajes in the book. Maritza's portaje as a bruja is a rosary, which brujas use to heal with animal blood, but Maritza's a vegan, so she never heals, as it goes against her beliefs, as a vegan. But she's still goated. She developed the same skill as her father in making portajes, and even helped make Yadriel's portaje. And she's literally so goated for that because it's kind of like looked down as she's like a girl and she's making daggers. But like, Yadriel's portaje is so cool, bro. I'm redrawing her specifically today because if you have seen any of my old art of her, please don't see it. I can't because I drew her wrong and I feel bad and that's my mistake. They mention her father being Haitian early on in the book, and I forgot about it until I reread the book. So I'm fixing her skin tone and her hair texture, as well as the body shape, because she brags about her curves. So I gotta give her some chub because she deserves it. I love her. She's goated. She's the best character. I took some inspiration from the official art, however, this is my own rendition. Nor am I claiming that this is canon. I'm just trying to portray them accurately, and I'm open to suggestions because I will work my ass off to perfect them. So if you've seen the book, give me some feedback, man, on their looks, I'd love to give them some more pizzazz in some areas. See, the thing is, if you look for Cemetery Boys fan art, a lot of the time, her pastel colors in her hair are like faded, but I imagine them to be more vivid. I don't know. I think it makes her pop more. She always loves sticking out. She's described as being the black sheep and she likes it. So I think them being more vivid just fits her better. On the topic of fan art, sometimes I can't help but get so incredibly angry at some of these artists removing their Latino features. I came across this one artist who genuinely pissed me off with their fan art because not only was their skin tone washed, but their noses were straight. I just had to put Pinterest down because I couldn't look at it anymore. Another personal ick about them is artists drawing them in their current timeline, but making them look so much older. I think this happens more with Julian than anyone, but it still happens to the other characters. And if your art style is tricky and you're still learning, That's fine. You're trying. But I've seen artists with really cool abilities and make them look so much older. Mind you, they're 16, Maritza being 15. If it's like a time skip AU, alright, I don't care. But most of them are current timeline art, and it genuinely bothers me looking through it. I have to put Pinterest down sometimes. And the unfortunate thing with books is that when you're done reading them, you can't go on TikTok and cry at all the edits. All you have is the fan art, if you're lucky. So I've dedicated my time to single-handedly revive the fandom slowly but surely and provide the content that I was deprived from. I mean, if you scroll far enough on Pinterest looking for Cemetery Boys fan art, you eventually find my old art. Gulp. So if you plan on reading Cemetery Boys, I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful book in my opinion and never fails to make me cry. It's a book that mentions a lot of Latino cultures and has a trans main character. So, of course, I sobbed. The author is a really good person too. I've just started reading his other books, The Sunbearer Trials, and what's the other one? Celestial Monsters, which is the sequel. I was able to get them for my birthday, and I'm really excited to start reading them. And when I tell you, like, I'm really early on reading them, I mean, I'm in the second chapter of the Sunbearer Trials. I don't want any spoilers now. No, spoilers! Hopefully, I've finished the product by now, and you can see how beautiful Maritza really is, and her new form that I've drawn her in, and hopefully I can draw her and Yadrio more, because she deserves more art. But hopefully I can make another video for this month and show off Julian and Yadrio too. But if you have seen or read Cemetery Boys, give me some suggestions of what you want to see, because I will draw them. I will. But if you're still here, thank you so much for watching, and happy Hispanic and Latino heritage.